Hey, it's Tim here, coach of men who want more, and I want to share a message with you today, a message of motivation, a message of inspiration, and it's give yourself some credit. Brothers, if you're like me at times, you're damn hard on yourself, you fucking beat yourself up, but you've got these high expectations, these high standards within yourself, and you don't give yourself enough credit. You don't give yourself enough credit for where you are right now in your life. And I know that you want more progress. I know that you want better results. I know that you may want more confidence, more motivation, that you struggle just like I at times with stress, with procrastination, with overthinking, with overwhelm. But when we all strip it back, I believe, and this is a lesson that I've had to learn through the school of hard knocks, is to give myself more credit. And this is something I want you to explore further within you, whether you're a man or a woman, or you're just somebody doing your best in the world, just like me, walking through life. Giving yourself more credit is the path to feeling more fulfillment. Rather than always beating yourself up, thinking that you need to be doing more, you should be doing more, you aren't doing enough, and never integrating the wins and celebrations along the way. And this became a real theme of my life a few years ago. I think it was all the way back in 2010 was the first time I had the privilege of seeing Tony Robbins live. And then to this day, he's a big mentor of mine, and he's been a great influence on my life. And he really spoke into celebration, celebrating you as a person, celebrating your life, and just along the journey celebrating, and not always just continually looking for what's the next thing in the future, and being so future focused that you miss the now, that you miss giving yourself credit. So my message to you today is give yourself some fucking credit. You've come a long way. Wherever you're sitting in your life right now, if you're watching this, you've come a long way. And if you can't give yourself some credit, there's some inner work that you need to be able to do on forgiving yourself, on loving yourself, on owning all of who you are, good, bad, indifferent. Look, I've had as big a failures as anyone. I've failed in all major areas of my life. I've failed with being able, within myself at times, having the confidence that I wanted. Luckily, I've overcome that one. I've failed in relationships, with my family, with partners, with people, with friends. And I'm always learning about relating to people better, because it's a huge area, and I've failed a lot, but I've also had a lot of wins. I've failed a lot with business. I've had multiple business ventures fail, and I've learnt from those lessons, and I get better. I've also had some wins. I've also give myself credit for some of the wins that I have had. I've failed with money time and time again. I remember being in my late teens, early 20s, absolutely dead broke, not knowing how to make money, not knowing how to add value to people's lives, and just chasing the next thing and the material thing. I've learned some lessons, so I've celebrated some of my wins financially. And I've definitely failed at times living up to the expectation in and around how I want to present as a man with my health, my physical body. Even though that was an industry that I dived really deep into, there were times where I absolutely failed. I felt like I had to be Superman and everybody, all these other expectations on me. So you've come a long way. My message is to give yourself some credit. Maybe today you just need to sit with yourself and think, you know what? What are some of the successes that I haven't given myself permission to integrate into who I am and to give myself credit on? And just sit with that and allow yourself to feel fucking good. There's no rule saying you can't feel good or you can't be happy. That's your rule. No matter what's going on in your life, no matter the struggles, no matter the challenges, no matter the problems that you're currently facing, wherever they may be, you can always give yourself the gift of giving yourself some credit. Giving yourself some credit as a person, and just owning it. Owning your fuck ups, but also owning your wins. Because it's not all or nothing. It's not look at me, look at my ego, look at my confidence, and it's definitely not all about poor me, victim, challenge, struggle. Life is dynamic, you're dynamic. You're, just like me, multi-dimensional being, and there are times where we need that challenge. We need to go that extra gear, that extra level in our life, go after what we want full force. There are also times we need to sit back and just be happy. Just be happy with where you're at. You've been through a lot. You're right here, right now, exactly where you need to be, and to give yourself credit for everything that you've overcome, for all the adversity that you've overcome. And this is a practice that I integrate every single day now, because I know if I want to serve at the level that I do, then this is a huge part of my messaging, a huge part of what I believe in, that not to continually beat yourself up. Okay? Griselda, lovely to see you. George, fists right back at you, dude. Brad, nice to see you. Chris, you needed this. Yeah, man, I'm glad. I'm glad this message has served you at the right time. And I think so many of us men do need support, do need that support. Just, hey, knowing that somebody else feels the same things. Sometimes it's hard for us to actually understand and put name to our emotion. We just hold it down. You give yourself some credit wherever you're at. So, Raymond, thank you, great advice, appreciate your support, guys. If this message can serve somebody that you know, please pass it on. Maybe it's a friend of yours, maybe it's a family member that doesn't give themselves enough credit. There's no better gift to me than if you share this message. You're helping me fulfill my mission, and you know, every day I'm so grateful and fortunate I get amazing messages come through based on me living my truth. And part of that truth is giving myself credit, but also striving for your goals, ambitions and aspirations, but just not letting yourself get in your way, not letting you hold yourself back, and being a little bit kinder to yourself along the way, which will allow you to go further quicker. So guys, like I said, share this message out, like this video, I appreciate it. Wherever you're watching from in the world, whether it's here live or on the replay, I deeply appreciate your support. And that's all I've got for you today. So have an incredible day, and it's your time to step into your strength and to be the best man you can be.